So this is a continuation of that other voice memo about that guy hitting on me when I wasn't wearing makeup. And my conclusion is I was bugging. Even though it's really hard to embody what I'm about to say, this is what I need to do. And I came to that conclusion in that voice memo. But it didn't really sink in until I honestly was like taking a shower, and I really love a hot shower, and I kind of forget where I am, and I'm just like standing in there for far too long. But it kind of clicked in that moment, which is nice. And that was when I mentioned that if my younger cousin, who's 19 years old right now, if she came up to me and told me that exact situation and then started to ramble about the exact same things, I would stop her. And I would say, valid that you're questioning this man's intentions of approaching you, but all of the other stuff you're saying, shut up. You're beautiful. You're a girl. A guy stopped and talked to you. That's all that it is, full stop. You don't need to be chattering on about whatever the hell you're chattering on about. I don't even want to hear it. And that's the answer. Like I said, it is really hard to embody this. I understand why it's hard to embody this. I have a lifetime of fundamental experiences that make me insecure. Quite frankly, like, I'm a gal with mommy issues. Every insecurity that I have about myself came from her. It's something that she told me, and I hear it in her voice in my head, which sucks. My mom has like 6 sisters, and she has an only daughter, and she was rough. But I'm old enough now, like, I don't want to play these games anymore. I don't want to be stuck in this cycle anymore. I have other problems. And it's so funny because on one hand, I know I'm bugging. I know that I am beautiful. Like, why is that so hard to say? But immediately, all of this like other stuff comes up, and I'm going to do my best to out loud just be like, shut up. What the fuck are you saying? Maybe I need to be kinder. Maybe I need to be like, no thanks. Maybe that's what I'll say. And I saw this like video from another gal she shows her face in her videos. She's very brave, but she makes similar philosophizing type videos to help people. And her name is Amber Akilla. And she has a podcast called Friend Crush. She talks about doing things ironically if you're having a hard time doing them not secretly, but if you're having a hard time doing something seriously, like it's just like there's so much resistance, then do it ironically. Like, the thought pops up about my insecurities, and I say, no thanks, LOL. And that does feel a little bit better. So I've come far from yesterday, and I have quite some length to still go. So it's going to be a long journey. Probably a never-ending journey. Dysmorphia is crazy because you start working out, and then your dysmorphia, like, it also worked out and changed and shape-shifted, and now it's like a whole other thing. And, moms are so complicated because she had the power to instill confidence in me, but she just couldn't. I have a birthmark on my face, and I actually really like it. There was a time though when I was a kid, I started to feel insecure about it. And my mom caught on to that and she nipped it in the bud. She was like, don't you dare think that you're ugly, like, because of that birthmark. You should be proud of it. It's the best part of your face. And I was like, you know what? You're right. And I like it now. But she didn't do that with literally anything else. About my hair, about my body, about my under eye circles. It's wild. Moms are so funny. But she's not my problem anymore. I'm not her problem anymore. I want to do better. And I'm going to try to do that ironically, like Amber Akilla suggested. Thank you, Lloyd.